Well, just after that event today, Mayor Fort Wayne took part in that official groundbreaking, of course, at the Project Zodiac. She sat down with me to talk about a variety of topics, not the least of which was making history as the first black woman to hold the city's highest office. Today, the third official day on the job in the office for the new mayor, who's set to serve the remaining 3.5 years of the late Mayor Tom Henry's term. I had the opportunity to ask her several questions today and see if she sees herself as an inspiration following her historic win, taking office as the first black woman mayor.
I always tell my daughter, you know, whatever you do, don't fire yourself, right? Don't fire yourself. Go for it, and let other people tell you yes or no. And then if they say yes or no, still move forward in a different direction. So I absolutely want to inspire a young lady who has an opportunity or thinks that they want to take an opportunity to advance into a field that they've not been in before. One thing I know for sure is that we'll never be invited to the table. We always have to, as Shirley Chisholm said, take our own chair so that we can sit at the table.
And she certainly does have a seat at that table now, but not everyone's happy about Mayor Tucker getting that seat at the table. Of course, some are just upset with the idea of a caucus choosing the next mayor, but that's how the law is written in Indiana. So that part will not change. And she wants to win over those who don't consider themselves her supporters for any other reason.
We're building relationships, that we're being stewards of the dollars that have been entrusted to us. And I don't take that lightly. And I will actually just have to allow the people who may think that my skin tone would block me from being concerned about their challenges or issues to allow my personality to overshadow that. While I am absolutely an African-American female, and I'm very proud of that, I'm first a child of God and a human being.
And that was just a snippet of that conversation that I had with her. I did ask her also about the legacy. It's not anything that the city will physically build per se, but more of an overall attitude that she would like to see a shift in.
One of the #1 things that Mayor Henry really cared about was the quality of life for individuals. And I want to make sure that I continue to build on that quality of life, but I would also like to help to be able to address the racial barriers of that individuals may have with just my sheer leadership in this role, and help them to see that as the mayor and as an African-American woman, that not only can I lead, but I can care in the same manner that my male counterparts have done, and let that be a legacy that we've been able to bring our community together instead of splitting our community under my leadership.
And the next step for the new mayor, to decorate that new office. I was in there today, the walls are bare. Of course, it was a sad time. She had to remove all those memories that the late mayor had accumulated over the years, all the memorabilia, the ribbon cuttings, everything else. Well, she just hasn't had time to consider how she might decorate those walls moving forward, but we'll check back in with her and let you know.